silly. Let's dive in and talk a little bit about the new expansion pack dropping called Businesses and Hobbies. I'm going to dissect this trailer and go over some of the information that you might have missed. All right, first things first, we might as well go ahead and talk about this new neighborhood called Nardvillain. And it looks like it might be inspired by the European look. So, all right, and then here inside this little area here, it looks like, according to the notes, there's going to be an area where we can go in and hang out with other like-minded people who might be into the hobbies and stuff like that. So nice little intro, you know, you got your people in here hanging out, whatnot. As you can see, we got pottery, or maybe this is woodworking. So look like we got some woodworking over here. Pottery, sorry, and then over here we got the pottery. And as you can see right here, we have somebody doing some artwork on an easel. So already setting the stage of like the hobby type of vibe right here. So like the outfit, by the way. I like this short dress outfit with the belt. I'm digging that. Look like we have like some pottery attire as well for the career. All right, so just make note. Here's one thing I want to point out that I'm really excited about for the expansion pack, and that is the kiosk. All right, so we'll be able to place these bad boys down on businesses, so that way we can charge either per hour or per visit or whatever that may be. So this looks like an art gallery, right? So being able to charge to go in as an entry fee is actually pretty cool. And let's make note of the attire too for the creator sim. That's something that I don't really rock with, but it's pretty cool right here. See, art's art. I like that. And here's the candy shop. So another thing, we get a candy making skill. So here's the second skill that we get from the new expansion pack, and that's candy making apparently. So you get to start your own little candy shop. Candy shop. Candy shop. Oh, that's wrong song. Sorry, wrong song. But anyway, look at the little plum bob lollipops or whatever that might be, and got your little different types of candy designs and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of the ice cream making machine. So think about it like this too. Not only I'm jumping the gun. Let's continue on with the trailer, and then we'll talk about the cross play. Then we'll talk about the cross platform. Then we'll talk about the cross pack capability. So let's not jump the guns real quick, because I feel like there's going to be so many opportunities for cross pack capability. So let's just stick to the trailer real quick, because I was just about to say, not only can you make a candy shop, but you can definitely make an ice cream shop. And then here's another kiosk situation where you can pay to enter in like a little membership fee as you go in. So that's pretty cool right here. I'm trying to see if I see anything new when it comes to fitness gear. I think this might not be base game gear, so this could be maybe some new items. I don't know. But some of these things look new, right? This wallpaper looks a little new. Window looks a little new. And check out our main characters over here walking by. So I'm just trying to make note of all the things that I see as we watch the trailer. So we got pottery, tattoos, and candy making. So check it out. Looks like you can also post up your designs on the wall as artwork. See, I like that they got the different types of decor out here. That's probably going to be part of the expansion pack. And keep in mind, you can make all these designs, and I'm assuming once you make a design, you can turn it into some artwork as well, put it up on the wall as like a little pictured frame or whatnot, and just take a look at the little build buy items you get as well. Yeah, I like the different interactions. I'm pretty sure that's going to be new interactions in the gameplay, so that's pretty cool. Now, this is what's going to be really exciting, is being able to create the new layered tattoos. So as we can see, we're looking at layer A right now, and I think you might be able to do multiple layers and stuff like that. So they're bringing that back, which is like pretty cool. See, like these look like they're already pretty much pre-made items, but as you can see, you can probably click on some of these items and add or create new layers or create new art designs. So everywhere, all over the face, from the head, chest, arm, hand, cat, lower, upper legs, and also the foot, the ankle. So see, you can get all these designed on your as an actual tattoo if you don't want to do it in Create a Sim. And then you also get this paint mode, which is super cool. This is going to be a new addition, and I'm also curious if this paint mode going to be a base game thing as well. But we're just going to go ahead and say it's going to be part of Businesses and Hobbies, that you can go in here and actually recreate, recolor some of the textures of your tattoos. And it looks like you can also draw onto the body as well. Like you can change up the paint size and the brush size as well. So that's actually really cool too. They also give you some already generated little symbols and logos that you can come over here and layer onto the body as well. So I'm telling you, this is gonna be really cool, especially for those who want to implement this into their gameplay. And here's an example of how you can draw onto the body. Right here, you see how that's been drawn onto the body? And let's just take a look at the actual, see, I'm thinking they're using this brush type with the brush size of 24. So what they did was they took this and they actually drew on the snail or whatnot, which is pretty dope. See, using this 24 brush size, using this right here. See, these are the different options. So you can use that. You see how that one's a little bit more of a bolder look. So if you wanted to, you can use that, which is pretty dope. And then there you go, how you're making your money, making those simoleons. And then it feels like you can probably have different guests waiting to get their tattoo as well. And I'm curious to know like how many Sims hours this gonna take. You feel me? I wonder how many Sims hours, because we already got like 2 Sims waiting for their tattoo. And then see, that's pretty cool right here. See, that's dope. See how they're posing and stuff like that? That's pretty cool. And check out some of the build buy items. I feel like that dresser could be potentially new. And then here again, you see how they're getting customers. So I'm feeling like as you level up or as you get better at your craft or whatever your business is, maybe you start getting more people coming through. See how they're making all kinds of money right here. You see, not the homie taking a little toot, not the homie tooting. All right, see here. Hey, take note of this. Here's what I want to take note. And what's up with this dude right here? What's his problem? He seemed like he's one of those schemers. You feel me? I feel like he's up to something. He got the little beanie on, or AKA also known as a toboggan. Come at me correct, all right? It's also known as a toboggan. But anyway, this is a little beanie. He looking a little sketch. We ain't gonna lie, he looking a little sketch. I like this transition here. How their establishment is at the very bottom level, and then their residential living quarters is on the second level, which the trailer is going to reveal that you're going to be able to create a multi-lot using properties or using a residential. It could be residential for the public and for employees only. So it's going to be nice to be able to create a multi-lot establishment. So see, I like this. So here's the more of the pottery. You can create new ceramics and stuff like that. Gives you different skill sets. So as you skill up, you'll be able to do like a candled lantern, a cake stand, a candle holder, all items that you can probably sell at your retail business. You feel me? So this is pretty dope. So this is just showing like it can just be a hobby, but it can also be a business. So that's pretty dope. And you got your little who's seen Ghost? Raise your hand in chat in the comments if you've seen Ghost, because I want to recreate the Ghost scene with Demi Moore in The Sims 4. Now that we got Pottery, you see, if you know, you know. And I also like that it's kind of introducing the fact that you might be able to do a group activity with clay making, with pottery. So that's dope. That's pretty cool. Look at the little freezer bunny couch over here, or a little chair. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but there's a freezer bunny chair over here. All right, I'm just trying to take a look at some of the little cool items I'm seeing that they're kind of implementing as well. See, I feel like there's group effort here. See, you can start as a kid. See, it's showing that you can mentor other Sims and stuff like that, starting at kid ages. See how the kid grew up from the kid to now maybe potentially a young adult, possibly a teenager. See how he's now teaching pottery class, which is pretty dope. See, I like that. So that's cool. See, I think as business is getting bigger, she's like, you know what? I think we need a bigger space. So they're moving on and creating a new spot. See, now here's the multi-lot thing I was telling y'all about, which is going to be very beneficial and a nice addition to this business and hobbies expansion pack. See, you can create a residential, public, and employees only sections similar to for rent with the property rentals. So it's kind of got that same vibe, you feel me? You just go to different sections. For example, bathrooms can be for public or for residential only. And here's another cool thing. When you're editing your small businesses, now you can be able to target specific customers, you see? Now you can say, this is how much it's going to cost to be able to either come in, or if it's going to be for an hour. Also, what is the business activities? So this is going to be game changing. This is when other packs is going to be included within this businesses and hobbies. You feel me? Like right now we're talking about a tats and pottery business. So right now they're talking nothing but they're going to get a tattoo, they're going to do pottery, and they can attend classes and lectures on this establishment. But you can potentially, if you wanted to, which I'm thinking, is create your own little schools. You feel me? So just imagine you had a little school that taught the basics of specific things. So all you wanted to do was just attend classes and lectures based on the target customers. Then you could just be probably just an educational establishment versus a natural business, but yet still getting paid because you got your entrance fee. See, I'm telling you, this is. I'm actually now starting to realize how much of gameplay you're getting from just the little details they're giving us in this expansion pack. All right, so here's the little part that you can add additional stuff, additional activities. So like I'm saying, see, like if you wanted to like fix objects, so you can be like a mechanic, or not even necessarily a mechanic, but just like you can have your own repair business, whether it's repairing electronics or something like that. And what I also like is listen to music. So I can create a venue where customers are going to come in to specifically listen to music or even tell jokes. So comedian. So that means I can set up little comedy clubs, or I can set up DJ, like my own like club where people come in and dance and DJ. Because we already got those things in the game. Like if you got get famous or get together or whatever, and you want to create your own club, music club, that's great. But now you can actually own your own business club and hire employees and so forth, depending on the perk system, which I'm hoping that they can get into when they launch the gameplay feature. But just looking at this stuff, like browse and buy items, tell jokes, fix objects, make treats, listen to music, add things, all things grilled cheese. So you already know how I feel about grilled cheese sandwiches. So if I really wanted to, I can make my own little grilled cheese sandwich shop. You feel me? So, hey, it's gonna be cool. I like that the interface hasn't changed much from like get to work, get together when it comes to picking out the activities, the target customers and stuff like that. Even a little hint of dine out as well, because you can own restaurants or whatnot, hire staff, employees, and get additional perks. So this is content that we've already seen, but maybe on a larger scale, because now we can take our hobbies and translate that outside of dine out. And we can do this outside of get to work with the retail portion as well. So, because if you think about it, get to work in my opinion was more on a larger corporate scale. We're talking hospitals, we're talking strictly clothing retails, maybe cafes, and we're also talking like the detective career and working at the hospital and working as a scientist. So those to me are larger scales where you level up on each to progress to become like this like a big CEO or whatever. But with, in my opinion, with businesses and hobbies, it gives you the opportunity to say, hey, I'm a guitar player, I want to teach guitar, or hey, I want to go and own my own little bar or little music shop where I can play music and, you know, set the ticket kiosk to be able to charge per visit or per hour or whatever, you know, stuff like that. You feel me? So, and you might be able to get creative with the restaurants with this as well. Like you maybe want to bake certain things for your restaurant while hiring staff, the proper staff and stuff like that. So there's a lot to digest, I feel like. See, here's the pottery class right here. See, they're all learning all about pottery and stuff like that. And then here's how they're selling all their items. They're racking up some simoleons, you feel me? Racking up those simoleons. And just imagine how time consuming that would be. So you're operating the actual storefront, but then as a hobby, you still got to be like crafting up these items, I'm assuming. You got to be crafting this stuff up unless you're going in to build by and purchasing these things to sell. So there might be combinations of how to get the pottery items, you feel me? And then here's the idea of something breaking and you can fix it with this machine right here, which is pretty dope. See? And I thought she was learning pottery and now she over here doing tattoos. Now that's crazy. But she learning though. Look at her. You see the transition of how now she's a mentor. Now she's doing the mentoring. So now she's a mentoree. No, she's the mentor. Mentoring. There we go. Oh, look at the parents all old now. So it's like handing down the business, the family business to the daughter. See, branche tats and pots. I like the world. It's cute. I'm digging the world. It feels like a smaller world though. I feel like it's a smaller world compared to all the other ones. I did glance at the map, I think. Let's go take a look at the notes real quick. So I honestly feel like with this expansion pack, especially with the tattoo portion, there will probably be no limit on how many tattoos a sim can get. And I like the idea that you can actually, if you're really good, you can like legit like create some really cool tattoos. And the fact that you could probably even upload these tattoos to the gallery will also be pretty dope. That's kind of game changing as well. And what I also like is the fact that not only are you able to kind of craft and create your own tattoos or whatnot, but I like that you can also put the tattoos up as like display art in your facility. So I'm pretty sure it can boost your environment as well. And also customers can like, kind of like view the artwork and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. You already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to totally make some dag tattoos. That's a given. Making some dag tattoos. So we do get 3 new skills, including pottery, but these don't necessarily have to be business ideas. You can just still take this pottery skill just to do it as a hobby and not a business. So think about this. Think about the things you can make with pottery. It even says it right here. We can make incense burners. And I saw other things like cake stands and stuff like that. So the skill seems pretty legit. It says it right here. At higher levels of pottery skill, Sims can use the Japanese art of kintsugi and can create beautiful pieces from broken ceramics. And we saw that in the trailer as well. Now take a look at this picture right here. I'm gonna have to zoom in, but let me see if I can zoom in as much as I can. I want y'all to see this picture. Now look at this picture right here. I'm gonna try to zoom in and post a little bit. Now you can't see the face, but you see the raccoon icon, right? So here's what I'm thinking. And a big shout out to one of my friends to point this out as well. I'm thinking that's not a human sim and disguised in that little trench coat with the hat. I'm thinking those are raccoons stacked on top of each other disguised as a human sim. Why? Because I feel like they're hinting to something. They got to be hinting to something, right? When you think of raccoon supervillains, what comes to mind when you think raccoons? What are raccoons known for? Stealing stuff, right? Always stealing food, always lurking in the garbage cans and taking stuff or whatever, right? I don't know. I don't want to say we getting burglars, but I also want to point out that you can take your entrepreneurial journey into 3 different ways, right? So it can either be a dreamer, schemer, or a neutral path. All right. It says it right here in the notes. Using a schemer perk will progress your alignments towards the schemer path, whatever that means, right? Or if you consider yourself to be more of a dreamer, choosing perks that will progress your alignment towards the dreamer path. Just here to live life and make those simoleons, not a problem. Your business can still remain neutral. So you can take different paths. So I'm thinking as a schemer, what's good? What do schemers do? They try to do the best they can with very little effort, right? So if I own a business and I'm trying to make some money, what's the best way to do it? You just want to go and just take stuff and resell it. You see? So they might, just in case they don't give us burglars, at least we know we're going to a direction where we're going to get some similarities of a burglar, maybe. I'm just saying, just from the notes. I'm looking at the notes and the photos, and that guy that was doing this in the trailer, he's a schemer for sure. Keep in mind, you don't have to necessarily have your business at home because they're going to give you the small business venue lot. So if you don't want to run your business at home, then you can do that. But if you do, you can also set it up where you can split it down to where you have employees only, it's open to the public, or if it's just residential only. So that's going to be important when it comes to like special rooms that are only residential only, or employees only, like a break room. And you're obviously going to want to have a public bathroom and then a residential bathroom as well, if you wanted your business to be on the same lot as your residence. So as I mentioned earlier too, the ticket kiosk is going to be, I think, game changing. So it's going to be really cool to see how people utilize that. So here we go right here. So here's what I was talking about, having different opportunities to craft your hobby into businesses. So like if you have specific expansion packs, game packs, or stuff packs, you'll be able to translate some of these into actual businesses. Here, for example, if you got cats and dogs, you can create your own little pet cafe, right? Or if you got city living, just imagine setting up shop and having your own little karaoke bar, or having your own like acting school if you got Get Famous, right? And I can only imagine there are going to be others outside of this list right here. Like if you wanted a dance club or a club or whatever, now you can actually create a club but actually own it and hire people. Because keep in mind, there's going to be like this perk setup if you wanted to expand your business, assuming that's how it's all going to go according to all these notes and what we've seen in these trailers. I'm really excited to see what the gameplay trailer is going to be all about on February 18th, because that's going to answer a lot of questions when it comes to the ticket kiosk and all the opportunities that we can do with all the skills and what the world is going to look like, because a lot of people are going to be curious to see exactly how that's going to look. And also, February 18th is when the gameplay trailer is going to be. And then after that, the pack's going to drop on the 6th of March. And I'm pretty sure y'all are all excited for that. And if you find this video any worthy of your time, give me a like, subscribe. Make sure you use my EA code NARD at checkout if you want to decide to get this and pre-order it. I'm super excited. I might even do a watch party on the 18th just to be able to watch the gameplay trailer with you all right here on YouTube. But enough said. I just wanted to point out some of the things that I caught in case you missed it. Super excited to see what this expansion pack is going to be all about on the 18th before we all decide we want to get it before the 6th. All right, March 6th is when it comes out. Hopefully I'll see y'all on the 18th for the gameplay trailer. This is Nardvillain. I'm out. Dag.